Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, spitting with the same wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I love this lame shit.
It is time for the final series of day number 1 ng ating groups dito sa MSC 2021, and this is Todak versus Cyber Exe. At kami pa yung mga kasama dito sa ating Tagalog stream. Kami yung shoutcasters, ako si Butters. Kasama ko ngayon si Omi at si Midnight. And do remember guys that MSC 2021 is presented by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of MSC 2021. Level up on your gaming and experience the power you never thought possible with Smart 5G. Now available in over 3,000 sites nationwide in the Philippines. Make sure you switch now.
Download the Giga Life app today to discover and enjoy your favorite double giga offers all in one tap. With the Giga Life app, napakarami niyong pwedeng gawin. Mag-add ng load, mag-subscribe sa Smart at TNT offers, at syempre, you can easily check your load balance all in just one tap. Simple diba?
Now win games and make winning moments with friends, achieving that double GG with Smart Double Giga Games. Get 2 gigs of games every day for Mobile Legends, Facebook Gaming, and more. All you have to do is to download the Giga Life app or dial *123# and choose Double Giga. Also available to TNT subscribers.
Sanay na nga. Smart giveaway. Tune in to win. We are giving away free MLBB skins. So watch out on the comment section ng MSC 2021 sa stream ng Smart FB page. May chance kayo manalo ng skin daily from June 7 to 30.
MSC 2021 is also brought to you by Oppo. Experience gaming at full speed with Oppo A94. With its Helio P95 chipset, 6.43-inch Full HD AMOLED screen display, 4,310 mAh and 30 watts VOOC flash charge 4.0, victories and ranking will be easy. Live life at full speed with the Oppo A94. Get yours now for only $13,999.
Also, we have Oppo Reno 5. Picture life together with the Oppo Reno 5. Enjoy all-day gaming with long-lasting, fast-charging battery, a powerful processor with smooth 90Hz refresh rate. Get the ultimate gaming experience with the all-new Oppo Reno 5 4G for only 18,999 pesos.
Do remember that MSC 2021 is also brought to you by Secret Lab and TikTok, the official esports partners of MSC 2021. And meron tayong official platforms para sa MSCPH coverage 2021. Ngayon, kung kayo ay nanonood kahit saan man maliban dito, pakiramdam ko lumipat na kayo dito para sa Facebook, MPL Philippines Facebook page. Sa YouTube naman, meron tayong dalawa. It's Mobile Legends Bang Bang Official, and yung isa pa is yung MLBB Esports. Meron din tayong isa sa TikTok na MLBB PH. So make sure you're watching sa official stream ng MSC 2021. So guys, last series of the day, lahat ng pinagdaanan natin 2-0. Napakagandang araw, di ba? Beautiful day. But then again, we do have Todak versus Cyber Exe. And nasabi sa akin kanina to ni Omi, meron siyang kutob. Ano yung kutob?
Ako, yung kutob ko, feeling ko mabibreak ang 2-0
Aba.
trend natin for today. Pero, kutob lang naman yun dahil kanina nung tinikman ko yung napakasarap nating dinner, na-realize ko, parang matagal pa ang gabi.
Alam mo, nung sinabi mo yung kutob na yun, maraming sumimangot doon sa harap natin. Pero yun na nga, moving on to the head-to-head matchup of these two teams. We have Todak from Malaysia and Cyber Exe from Vietnam. Moon, Momo for Maze, Chiku, and Moy for Todak, and TNTK, Nart, Yandere, No, and Riley for Cyber Exe.
Iniisip ko yung pangalan niya si Ngart.
Nart.
Ngart.
Eh, kaso
Wala,
nerd-
pagka siya yung gumamit ng Popolin, ay siya yung tank! Pagka gumamit siya ng Popolin, Kupa, pwede natin sabihin, Ngart.
I like it. Pero gusto ko lang sabihin bakit zero lahat ng KDA. Literal, guys! Walang data!
It's the power of mystery nga, di ba?
And by the way, guys, Vietnam is actually very strong at MOBAs, and we've seen Vietnam teams that were part of previous MSCs.
Yeah.
Meron tayo tinatawag na overclockers, if I'm not mistaken. They are
Yup.
from Vietnam, and they were a very strong team. Na talagang every time na papasok sila, parang meron silang dadalhin na bago, and they would make it to top 4. And that's how good the overclocker squad were. But now, it's time for a new Vietnamese representative, which is Cyber Exe. What do you think about Cyber Exe?
I think, again, ito yung dark horse factor natin. No? Fighting a team that, you have no record of, ang daming panggulat yan. For one, di mo alam kung ano yung identity nila, how they draft, how they play around certain timings. Literal bulag si Todak dito. And I think with Cyber Exe, the one thing that they have to their advantage is the flexibility of the meta. Yung ginagalawa nating meta ngayon, hindi siya ganun ka-strict, hindi siya ganun ka-confined. With Cyber Exe, I think they can pull off whatever they want here against Todak. And to be honest, that has been the weakness of Todak ever since. When they stick with the fundamental sound strategies, and their enemies pull off something crazy, they just can't handle it. So yun yung lamang nila dito kay Todak, no? Yung panggulat na factor. Kumaga, ito yung kryptonite ni Todak.
Alam mo ba, nag-fact check ako ngayon lang.
Ano yan?
Sabi ko, Vietnam nga ba yung overclockers? Tapos yun ang fact check ko, ay, tama ako!
Ang galing mo! Fist bump!
Ay,
Oo,
wag.
Okay, wag.
Ay,
wag,
social
wag.
distancing.
Okay,
Social
air
distancing.
fist bump.
Air fist bump. Air fist bump daw.
Oh,
Di
air
mo
fist
pinansin,
bump.
no?
Guys,
Ayan.
Practice social distance.
wala kayong nakita kanina.
Wala
Okay.
kayo nakita kanina.
yung ano kanina, wala yun.
Wala yun. Practice lang yun. Practice lang, di ba?
Practice lang yun. Kung yan yung gagawin namin kapag natapos na lahat to. So yun, Omi, what is your take of Todak? You watched them play earlier, and ano yung nakita mo sa kanila?
Well, Todak in this tournament right now, obviously nakita na ng Cyber Exe kung anong pwedeng dalhin ng Todak, and it's already an obvious advantage. But mystery and information could only go so far. Execution will still be the story here entering the last matchup. Naglaro na kanina ang Todak, and this is the final game of the day. Ngayon, napakahaba ng araw. Sinabi mo na kanina, puro 2-0. It could be a beautiful day. Tingnan natin kung magiging beautiful night ba para sa Todak dahil fatigue is a factor now.
I mean, we three can argue here that sometimes mystery and yung less information sa'yo doesn't really account as much as getting the experience to play.
Yeah.
And kung sino yung mga makakascrim mo. Because that is very important. If you play at a certain caliber, you expect to play at a certain caliber din sa mga tournaments na pinaghahandaan mo. And that's the thing. Like if in Vietnam, there are no other teams that can scrim with them well and they have no contacts whatsoever. Dun sa ibang bansa naman na may MPL countries, that is going to be a problem.
And tignan natin kung makita ba natin yung mga problema na yan as we enter game number 1 of our final match of the night. It's Todak versus Cyber Exe.
I like this banning CXE. Well, parang ang pangit nung pagkakasabi ko. Cyber Exe, they did their homework.
Yes.
And they banned out Hayabusa.
Yes.
Agad, ladies and gentlemen, and kung hindi nyo alam, for Maze, he plays one mean Hayabusa.
Yes. The RSG MY won all their games with Hayabusa banned out. against Todak. Ito yung talagang kailangan mo tanggalin kasi they flex roles on the side of Todak. Nagpapalit-palit sa'yo ng hero, but one thing is for certain, you need to remove the Hayabusa against Formis.
And Todak right now, they do remove the Popol and Koopa, so wala na tayong makitang ngart-ngart for this game. And the Jawhead as well. A lot of support bans actually coming in. Support or tank bans rather from TDK and CyberXE here. Meron na ring Mathilda ban, and I feel like this is more of a standard ban coming in from CyberXE. Ayaw lang talaga ng may Mathilda sa kalaban. And Uranus will be the final ban for Todak. And Uranus, nakita na rin natin kung ano bang kaya niyang dalhin, especially on the earlier games, yung pressure talaga na na-apply niya in one lane or even inside the base. Again, the hardest working man of Singapore, pinakita niya kanina kung anong kayang gawin ng isang Uranus.
This is going to be interesting as Todak, they take out yung Eve. And doon naman sa kabila, what did they take out? They took out the glue.
Glue. Okay, glue. I do think that the glue takeout would be an okay ban. Not necessarily the best one out there. It leaves a lot of other options open for Todak to get. In which case, they do have the priority pick in the first pick blue side. Ano kayang pwede nilang mailabas dito?
I think it's just CyberXE removing the factor that glue has been played so many times in the playoffs of Malaysia. After picking the Benedetta, do take note, again, MYSG, they don't really pick Selena in the first phase unless absolutely necessary, walang trade na makukuha. But the reason why they banned out the glue is that number one, they don't play it as well. Siguro sa side of CyberXE. Grabe naman!
Grabe naman to, naglalaro sa San Francisco!
Lumilipad si Lodi Bells.
Literal, guys!
Nawala ako na sa thought process ko kanina. Ang lupit ng
Na-distract ako
Isipin mo, gumawa ka ng gaming chair at gaming table na kasing taas at kaya mo makita yung overlooking.
Gabi na, pero umaaraw pa lang.
Hindi sa bagay.
Accurate nga eh. 7 p.m. dito. 7 a.m. dyan. Sunrise. Tama naman dito.
Pwede na. Actually, feeling ko, alam mo, hindi ko alam kung anong time zone.
Pa-fact check.
Ang hirap kasi nandito tayo ngayon sa Singapore. Medyo naguguluhan tayo sa oras.
Oo, tama. Mahirap ang time zone.
Guys, at kinuha dito ng CyberXE is Selena at kumuha din sila ng Alice. So this looks like somewhat of a pick or picks na familiar sa ating mga Filipino.
Yeah, parang parang execration. Yung XE!
CyberXE, sila din yan.
Diba? XE! Harit na lang kulang dito sa totoo lang eh.
Paano ba nag-harit to? Paano ko naglabas ng Kufra? Ay, ba't ba yung Kufra? Hindi.
Ito na yung Malaysia special. Malaysia is the most notorious region when it comes to prioritizing Kufra. First pick nila yan. Yung hero na yan, first pick nila yan. And mind you, dito sa Pilipinas, naging meta lang si Kufra nung week 7 and yung playoffs natin. Doon lang natin naramdaman yung rise talaga ni Kufra sa meta. Sa Malaysia, Kufra ang best tank talaga.
Okay, those are valid points coming up from Midnight and Lunox ang kinuha naman dito. CyberXE. And tingin mo ba Midnight, hindi pa ba nasusobrahan dito yung CyberXE sa pagkuha ng Mage Heroes?
Feeling ko nga, dapat physical din. Pero I do get the idea behind the Lunox pick. This is an XP lane Alice and a gold lane Lunox. So probably kukuha sila ng dito ng physical damage jungler, like for example a YSS, a Ranger, but I like the idea of picking YSS here against Todak just because of the fact that the group up of CyberXE is just insane. Well, naman yung Todak. So never mind. So, tapon natin explanation na yung YSS.
But apart from that though, gusto ko yung kinuha, like sinabi mo na, talagang maaga kinukuha ng Todak or Malaysian countries in general ang Kufra. And sinabayan nila ng Ling, so it already eliminates yung one of the, let's say, not hard counter. Kumbaga, nakakapigil lang talaga sa isang Ling na Kufra. So, this Ling will have a fairly good time. Maliban na lang, of course, if ma-focus siya katulad nung nangyari sa Ling in the last match.
Harith at Chango ang tinanggal ng CyberXE, while for Todak, they do take out the Barats and the Yi Sun Shin. Ngayon, nasa San Francisco pa rin siya. Guys, this is a nice view. Okay? Pwede mo siya sabihin na beautiful.
Yung sunset, beautiful. Ang kanyang
Oh, wow. Okay, CyberXE, they picked up the Rafaela. So I think they're eyeing for a Granger here. Either that or the Bruno. for their lineup. It's not inherently good against Todak kasi meron sila Kufra and Ling. What Todak can do right now is, nakaban ba yung Barat? Sila mismo.
Nakaban yung Barat.
They could actually go, wala rin Harris, they could go for an Esmeralda gold lane or
For magical damage.
Ako, titignan ko na dito sa side ng CyberX, baka mag-Bruno na tong mga to.
I mean, they do have the room to do it, pero kung mag-Bruno sila, medyo iniisip ko lang ay yung kanilang early game. Medyo kailangan pang antayin yung Alice the moment na makuha ka nila. Ano? May Selena.
On the contrary, Bruno can be, sabihin na lang natin, can be categorized doon sa late game. But to be honest, if you think about it, Bruno is one of those heroes na kapag may stuck siya, ang lakas niya.
Yeah.
Kaya yung lumaban agad.
By the way, ito, narinig ko kay Gideon to our fellow friends from Malaysia. They love Angelus and Phoebus. For some reason, si Phoebus, makakita lang sila ng isang hero na may dash. Insta-pick ng Phoebus. Si Angela, laging kaparison ni Ling. So, that's really perfectly understandable for Todak. Pero yung Phoebus, talagang pinipick nila yan pag nakakita sila ng isang hero na may dash.
Alam mo, ang iniisip ko ngayon, it makes sense din para sumapi siya sa Phoebus. Bakit? Kasi yung string, automatic magpa-pop off yun eh. Kasi never ka makakatakas as long as merong charge yung ultimate ng isang Phoebus. But on the other side, they do get an Aldo. Do you guys think enough yung Aldo pick para dun sa ginawa nilang almost 3 mage special?
I think with the comp that they have, they are capable of replicating what Blacklist International did against Execution here in MPLPH. My problem is their pacing, no? Kasi if you look at the side lanes, it's a Lunox and an Alice. Pwede kasi ma-overtake ni Berdetta at niling yung game na to. So I think it's a 50-50 given a chance na kayang i-pull talaga ng CyberX into classic strategy. Pero with Todak's experience, I highly think that Todak will take the momentum.
And looking at the composition, yung mix of damage lang nila, yes, mataas ang physical damage na nabibigay ng isang Aldous, pero medyo late game pa yun. Kumbaga, kailangan talaga niyang makastacks. Pero what I like about their pure magic damage apart from the Aldous is it forces Todak to adjust their itemization into building more resistances against that magic damage, which means the moment na makakuha na ng stacks to si Aldous, isasakit yung sapak niya and wala pang ready na armor. I think it's gonna be, wait lang yes, it's gonna be CyberX eh.
Okay, so many questions but so little answers, but we will find out after ng game na to. This is game number 1, CyberX versus Todak. And this is the last series of day number 1 for Maze, going straight for Yandere. And he gets away.
And kulang na lang ng mga konting execute, konting kalapit para magkaroon ng first blood. Of course, CyberX will survive that. For Maze, will try to cut a little bit out of that lane. And I feel like Todak, they're trying to up the pace, but very subtle lang, very subtle.
And as you can see, Todak and CyberX wala naman masyado nangyayari. There is a bit of a cut wave thing going on for Todak. Gusto nila yon. Pero hindi kasi magagawa yun ngayon ni Formaze dahil nga wala siyang buhay. And at the same time, alam niya din na yung Aldo nandun din sa side ng lane niya.
I have to ask a question, no? Ilang beses nyo na nakita na nakafight na MSC?
Hindi gaano kadalas. Pero pwede ba natin i-explore ng mas malalim yan?
Honestly, I'm theory yung buong duration na nag-uusap kayo, nag-theory craft na ako dito, bakit naka Festival of Blood, si Ling, I kinda get it. It's alongside an Angela, can definitely steal a lot of lifesteal, but yung assassin potential kasi niya, medyo nababawasan.
Yung passing din kasi talaga ng emblem talents na pwede mo kunin, kakaiba din. Pero 4 na members ng CyberX at nag-collapse. Pero Todak, sila pa rin ang mananaig. And here comes Formaze, here comes the party. Momo nahuli, pero Momo tutumba pa rin naman. Pero mas marami ang nawala sa side ng CyberX
Yeah, and it's a 2-for-1 exchange. Siku getting 2 kills. Medyo nagsa-stack up na yung Festival of Blood niya dito, which means lalala pa mas lalo ang kanyang at least lifesteal.
Yeah.
And physical lifesteal nga during the mid-game.
Sobrang interesting lang nung approach, no? Kasi actually meron namang components ng Fighter Emblem, yung Assassin Emblem. But what gives Chico the advantage here is that meron na siyang sustain from the Angela. And every single time na gagamitin niya yung Tempest of Blades niya, kapag nasalo niya yung 4 na Blades, napakataas ng lifesteal na yun. As well, essentially spell steal. Kasi yung second skill niya, it's considered a spell.
So a lot of things you're crafting, kung bakit nga ba nila ginagawa to, pero yung strings, heart strings, love strings, kung ano mang string yan, ladies and gentlemen, it works and it gives them the kill.
This is the classic Angeling combo na nakikita talaga natin from Todak. Nakita na natin to several times, but this is the, at least, first time para sa karamihan natin na Festival of Blood ang kinuha ng Ling. But it seems to be working. Hindi naman sila kinukulang sa damage. And so far, they're getting the gold to the person that counts. It's a Ling that's going 3-0-1 right now.
And si Yandere, grabe yung pag-encounter, pagsalubong niya dito para mapigilan talaga yung pinabalak ng Cyber X and Yandere almost falling down pero hindi na kill damage at si No pumasok, you can't get away. No.
Pero di siya nakapag-stacks, that's sad.
No.
Hindi, natusok lang, natapos na. Hindi na niya naisapak.
Sabi nga ni Rob, yun namamagang.
Cyber X nakikipagpalitan ng suntok and Todak Momo, siya ang sinapian dito. Hard guard.
Buhay pa rin.
Matasalba ba siya? And Chico. Actually, ginamit niya yung mga resources niya para talagang isalba si Momo doon.
Kunat nung naka-fighter emblem.
New meta. New meta sabi ni Boss Dogs.
Tapos pag sinecond skilling, buhabalik yung yung HP niya.
Pero kasi, nagigits ko rin like, pagka kumuha ka ng Festival of Blood, pinakunat mo na siya, ang hirap niya pahulihin.
Oo.
Tapos, technically, pagka dumating sa late game, nakuha mo na rin naman lahat ng gamit na kailangan mo. Parang yung killing spree, nilagay mo dun sa paggamit mo ng ulti.
Tsaka hindi lang sa mga nanonood dyan, hindi lang yung pinipindot na plus sa emblem yung nakukuha yung benefit. There's a passive, benefit pa with the emblems, and isa dyan, yung physical defense and yung magic defense.
At grabe ginawa doon ni Boy! Hinampas sa pader si No! Wala siyang nagawa! Chico with the Tempest of Blades, tatlo ang nahuli, tatlo ang tumalon! Yandere, try to get away! At grabe naman si Momo, talon ng talon, ako po parang kangaroo! Oh my God!
Momo!
Ay, hindi, napigilan sa pagtalon, pero hindi makakatakas yan. Tatandaan mo, kapag pumasok ang obvious, mahirap lumabas.
Nako, and looking at the game right now, medyo lamang, or actually it's still dead even. Magkakaroon ng tore ang Todak after the end. As the first third of the game, mapupunta sa side ng Todak. But it's still not a big lead. And this is what Cyber XA wants for this Aldous and this Alice to scale up. Papatagalin nila to. It's alright to be even as long as they're not losing early.
Oh wow, grabe naman
si Formis!
Grabe
si Formis! Bayad na bayad!
Ano nangyari?
Grabe yung mechanics! Una sa lahat, predicted yung pagpunta niya dun sa orb. Tapos, napakaganda ng pagsayaw, yung pag-sidestep. Tapos na-dash pa ng eye for an eye, yung stun ni Alice. Bayad na bayad!
At nahuli na naman sila si No. At si No dito naipit sa may gitna ng 4.
Alice?
Tatlo lang pala. At si Momo dito sabi niya, Moy, alam mo na, back na ako.
At medyo too late na rin para tumakas para doon kay Mo. Si Moy rather, 0-4-3 na ang Kufra for the side of Todak. And I feel like he is finding yung mga engages na kailangan nila. Pero parang hindi nila nasasabayan so far para maligtas agad si Kufra.
A lot of problems coming out from Todak. Pero kasi ang pinakamaganda dito para sa kanila, sa Cyber X if ever nag-sway to or pumunta to dun sa late game, I think they have more potential.
Yeah, and
Ano tingin mo, Midnight?
For Cyber X?
Oo.
Yeah, of course. And that is the main problem that Todak is facing right now. Again, this is sort of a replication of the Execration versus Blacklist International as they take out the Aldous, which is good, pero they need to start taking objectives.
Phobius?
Pumasok siya doon at yung hatak, yung mata sa labag, pumatak.
Oy!
Formis!
Bayad!
Wala si Formis, bayad na bayad.
Grabe.
Ayan yung literal na naka-ultra instinct.
Oo, alam mo, feeling ko sweldo nito 4M din eh.
Kaya pala Formis. 4M.
No? 4M Diamond.
Baka
4M
sa kanya yung 4 na million na diamond.
Na diamante, tama.
Sumali kayo sa mga giveaway namin. Lalabas ang mga QR code namin.
Makaregular ka na talaga ako nagsasabi sa
Mamaya green na yung suit mo, promise.
Ako.
Kaya mag-ingat-ingat ka, yung kulay ng suit mo magiging...
Hindi, next time ipapasuot sa yung polo may QR code na.
Nako, mabuti yan. Para makasali mas lalo kung sakaling ma-replay play tayo during the in-game.
Oh, ayos ba yun? Pero for base, trabaho lang, wala personalan, hardest working man in Malaysia. Kanina yung Singapore, nakita na natin eh. Ngayon naman, hardest working man in Malaysia.
Mga matrabahong tao, no?
Pero kailangan natin i-comment si Chico, no? For the longest time, he is touted as the pinakamatapang na player sa Malaysia. Siya rin pinakamayaman, by the way, dito sa player gold natin. Actually, ang ganda na nagiging takbo for Todak, no? Even though they're rotating a lot in the map, ang taas pa rin ng farm na nakakuha ni Chico. But also that also makes sense kasi yung lineup ng CyberX, they don't really farm that well. But the thing is, Todak, again, as what we've said before, kailangan pa rin nila mag-take objectives, which is really hard against an Alice, honestly.
At double sa pack. At inantay niya yun! Kamuntikan, pero may hadlang!
May crab. Kumbaga, bumabalik lang talaga yung buhay. Nabawasan siya half HP. Konting saksak lang. Bumalik na yung full HP niya. And looks like Moy trying to find an opportunity here. Mahanap naman siya ng mga skill.
Natuling! O sige, no.
Ano,
tumiman. No. O yan. Oy! Lahat ako, pinlame shot. Ako po, hindi kinaya. Si Moon lang yung nakatakas. Sino, tumatakbo, unti-unti, at hindi siya makakalabas. And is that a good trade para sa side ng Todak?
Honestly, I think it's a good trade kasi si Formaze for the longest time siya yung nagtatrabaho, siya yung nag-objectives for Todak. But it's not the trade that you want kasi CyberX nakakakuha din sila ng mga sarili nilang objectives. Nakukuha nila yung space for the other heroes. As much as possible for Todak, gusto mo lahat na makukuha mong objective, walang trade na makukuha si CyberX. And now, this is where we start seeing the fall of the the Ling, lalo na naka-fighter emblem siya rito, meron siyang sustain, but the damage output is a difference. Kapag naka-assassin emblem ka, of course, it's gonna be much higher for the Ling.
Tama nga ata ang kutob ni Omi. Ito na yung pinakadikit na laban na meron tayo, and this just might go the distance. This is only game number 1, but then again, it's a 9-9, and ladies and gentlemen, if you want the code, there's your code. Kunin nyo na yan. O, posing ulit tayo.
Paano naman? Tapos na kanina eh. Anong maganda?
Mamaya yung ano
Ganon. Doon sa armor kasi. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Na-photo siya. Na-screenshot na nila yan.
Pero may mga nakasimang doon nung narinig talaga yung kayo.
Pasensya na po mga idol. Medyo mahabang araw na kasi to para sa lahat. And honestly, looking at the games right now, hindi naman siya disappointing eh. Sobrang ma-action talaga lahat ng mga nangyayaring laro. Nagkakaroon pa tayo ng technical boss for our final match. Ito na yung feeling ko nag-iinit na hindi lang yung weather, kundi pati yung mga...
Uy, malamig dito sa Singapore ah.
Ayun nga pala, malamig dito sa Singapore.
Asan ka ba?
Ay, ano kasi, hologram lang ako ngayon. Nasa Pilipinas pa rin ako.
Okay.
Shoutout nga pala dun sa isang member natin na naiwanan ng aeroplano.
Si Rob.
Si Rob Luna, medyo na-late siya ng punta. And,
Mali kasi flight.
Oo.
Mali flight.
Si Eson nga napuntang Las Vegas, Nevada.
Nako.
Si ano din, di ba? Si Bonchan.
Poland?
O sa New York.
Sa New York.
New York.
Maling lugar eh.
Tapos si Edward nasa Poland.
Buti pa tayo, no? Tama, Singapore.
Diretso Singapore. May nag-round trip ba ng Hong Kong sa atin? Yung tipo na padaan lang? May stopover Hong Kong?
Wala
Naman ba? Okay. Sige.
Wala ata. Pero alam mo yun, we are just having technical issues for a bit. Remember, we are relying on technology and sometimes we don't have control over it, so eto na nga. Eto na.
May spill butters ah.
Eto na.
Bayan.
It's all about technology!
The hardest
technology is reliable!
The hardest working man in PH!
Focus!
It's reliable! Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into the game!
Pasok na ulit tayo ha. 9-9 ang kill score with a 1.5k gold lead for the side of Todak. Medyo lamang din sila sa turrets with 1 turret ahead.
CyberX holding their ground against an MPL team. This is a lot! At pumasok na sila, Chico. Walang ka-energy! Naku po!
Practice lang.
Take 1. O take 2 na tayo mamaya ha.
Pero, ang ganda rin ng adjustment. After the Demon Hunter Sword went for the Endless Pattern, classic lang din naman yan. Pero he went for the Wind Talker para meron siyang attack speed to proc more of the passives from the Demon Hunter Sword kasi medyo malaki din naman yung HP ng course ng CyberX eh. So it compensates for the lack of damage from the Assassin Emblem kasi hindi nag-exist yung physical penetration, but I think he's also buying something else. Hindi ko alam kung Hunter Strike yun or Athena Shield or something else entirely.
Chico?
Ito na si Chico, grabe naman hinawakan talaga nila yun. Naku po. Ito na, tinambangan ng madami, inabangan. Si Moy pa nga yung nalagay sa alanganin. Nako, kung sino pa
Momo,
pumunta,
nasa
eh,
gilid.
si Momo, oh.
Chico,
Wait lang, may 1v1, si Nard.
Chico, si Chico. Oy, naku po, winintertran dyan para makapag-play ka ng risky plays at mag-grow ka as a player.
O, si
Naku
Povis.
po, si Momo, tumalo na naman. Nandun sa may pinakalikod.
Ay,
Si
ayun
Yan
na nga.
ang napiling target at eto na si No, bumangga kay Moy. Moy, dito,
nasa pa.
tinutongan sa ulo.
Nabigyan, naging stuck. Kuno, sunod nata si Chico. Pero makakatakas naman pala. Electo final blow, pasok muli dito.
At eto na naman, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
wow.
tumpa dito si Aldo. Pero look at the damage. Hindi push over yung kinaltokan niya, ladies and gentlemen. That was a tank. Tank yun.
Magugulat ka na lang talaga sa bawas. And ito na nga, midnight, nabanggit mo, Hunter Strike para kay Formaze.
Hindi, killing yung sinasabi ko.
Ay, sorry po.
De, pero maganda yung may physical penetration din si Formis kasi actually siya yung papatay dito kay Aldous kasi hindi enough yung damage ni Chico na makipag 1v1 kay Aldous kasi pag susuntok-suntokin siya noon, pag nag-proc yan, magkakaroon siya ng shield. Pero look at this, napakabilis mag-farm ni Chico kahit pa nung nandun sila sa sarili nilang MPL, kahit 5 deaths itong taong to at 2 kills lang siya. For some reason, he is able to find farm on the map. Diyan nakilala si Chico and syempre sa mga risky plays niya no, na mahilig siya man-dive.
Oh, ito risky.
Yan, pag nakakita niya ng player, gusto niya, oy, grabe naman! Inabangan!
Inabangan indeed, and here comes Formace and Chico. Andito na yung, paano ko ba sila tawag?
Yung Angeline combo ba?
Hindi. The Two Hook Brothers.
The Two Hook Brothers.
Eto na sila. As in literal, sila yung dalawang naghahanap kanina pa doon sa may Alice. And in terms of damage din, TNTK is at 43k. Grabe yung ginagawa na niya. And Retribution is in the house for the side of Todak. Makukuha nila yun.
Niyakap!
And TNTK, siya yung main target nila Chico dito. Pero tinamad ng stun! That is bad for the side of Todak.
Nakuha ng
No?
Todak ang Lord pero hindi pa tapos. Formaze.
Op, ginagalawan, oo.
Is that 2v1?
Suntok.
Bigyan mo pa.
Baba.
Ayan o, 3
Oy!
4 million!
Oh, yan na. Payad ang sweldo.
Ayan, grabe si
pasukin mo pa.
Formace! Grabe si Formace!
Grabe.
Oy, tinamaan si Moy. Okay, Moy, tigil muna stretching.
Formazing. Kasi amazing.
Saan ka nakakita ng ganitong play? Well, sa Malaysia, meron. Saan ka nakakita ng ganitong player? Bayad na bayad.
Tatlo yun.
Nabayad,
Apat na. Formaze nga.
Kumbaga, tinanong siya ng Todak kung magkano yung gusto niyang sahod. Ang sabi niya, sige.
Pre,
Sige.
sabi niya, magkano gusto mo sahod, nag-change IGN?
Formaze.
Tama, next season, 5 maze na yan.
Pag nanalo ng MSC, 6 maze na
Ay,
yan.
wala nang buhay! Nagtatrabaho pa rin! Tumama sa pader, ladies and gentlemen! Eto na! Momo, lumalaban pa rin. At eto, nasa gitna ng tatlo. Talagang ayaw papigil. At tigas ng mukha. Wow!
Wow!
Ay, tumalon pa rin!
Pinasok pa. Oh, ayan na. Matigas na talaga.
Grabe, ang daming tumatalon sa Todak mo. Si Ling gusto sa pader, si Cupra gusto sa kalaban, si Bobis gusto sa laban, si Angela gusto sa kampe. Si Forbes na hindi tumatalon sa kanila eh.
At tigas ng mukha.
Focus. Kumuha. Wait lang.
Oh, ayan oh, tumalon.
Okay, bigyan pa isa.
Oy!
Niyakap.
Niyakap si Lard! Lard!
Oh, binigyan.
Yung
May stun.
Yung tumalon?
Oh, wait lang. Ayan. Oh, yan na. 4v1 na ulit yan, ha.
Tatalon, sisigaw ang pangalan mo. Oh.
Pero, kaya lang, yung player ng CyberX pinasok ni Cupra, nagkaroon pa ng oras magkamot ng tenga. Ano ba yun?
Oo nga, no? Nung sa player cam.
Sabi niya, uy, tinamaan ako ni Cupra, kati ng tenga ko.
Yun yung tipo na alam mo, stand naman ako eh. Mamaya,
Oo
nasa
nga.
ka lang. Oh.
Ito nakita si Formace, sabi nila, pre, meron tayong space, meron tayong invader dun sa may gilid. Tara,
Wala, sabi ni No, teka, ayoko dyan, pinatay ako kanina
Hindi,
niya.
pero let's look at the items. Getting aside, ladies and gentlemen, may Oracle siya dito at meron siyang Bloodlust Axe and Brute Force Breastplate. And that only means that he has good fighting capability against the Aldo. Kaya kanina, Aldos kanina pa na talagang na-outplay. And ang pinaka-importanting factor dito para sa akin kay Formace is yung execute.
Yeah.
Kasi there are times na matatala mo yung Aldo sa buhay na mababa na.
Yup.
Tapos ang magagawa niya is either makapag-shield siya or makakapag-lifesteal siya. Pero if you have that execute, hindi mo binibigay sa kanya yung opportunity na gawin yun.
Yeah,
Lumulusot.
Oo, hindi kasi pinapansin guys, sa mga nanonood dyan, hindi pinapansin ng execute yung shield. Kumbaga wala siyang pakialam sa nararamdaman mo. And very interesting kasi si Aldous dito, hindi siya nag-oracle. Yun yung usual build-up ng ano.
Ay!
ng,
Grabe
Oo.
talaga si Momo! Lumaban sa 5! Wow!
Pumasok.
Si Chico gusto rin.
Chico din, gusto din.
Ah, si Formace!
Wait lang, dami. Formace, bayad na bayad.
Oy, grabe naman yun, surprise! Winter Transion, bigayan na, pero doon sa may kabila, yung Ling nagtulak!
Oh, yung
Ling
Angela.
nagtulak!
Ayan na, nagtutulak.
Oy,
Tatapusin.
Ay, tinamaan ng pana!
Sayang! Ah!
Oh, is this the turnaround? Wait lang. 20 seconds para dito kay Momo. Medyo maraming minions. Feeling ko hindi pa naman kayang kumambak legends ni CyberX eh.
Sabi ni Formace, muna na yun. Ay ano, Momo na yun.
2 seconds dong. 3.
Si Momo, nakipaglaban sa apat. Sabi niya, kaya ko rin maging Formace eh. Kaso moon lang siya eh.
Hindi siya Moon. Si Momo
Ay, si
siya.
Momo lang siya eh.
Si Momo siya. Nagigets ko din naman kasi yung nangyayari kay Momo. Kasi mahirap din naman mag-pobis. Isipin mo, tatalon ka.
Tapos tatalon
Oh,
ka.
tatalon ka.
Wala,
Eh,
yun lang.
kapag kayo yung capability mo tumalon, tatalon ka talaga.
Nako, grabe yan na siguro yung pinakamalalim na
Ayun
analysis.
Yung kikiam. Kikiam.
Oh, yun na,
Okay
bubog.
na.
Aba, sabi
Okay.
niya, nakaw lang. Guys, we steal the purple, then we leave.
Okay,
Focus,
okay.
focus.
sa goal.
Yun yung goal, yung
Yun
purple
goal.
lang.
Purple back lang.
Oo, tatama ba? Hindi.
Actually,
Dodger
kanina,
is-
napapansin ko sa Todak ngayon, pinagkaiba ng game nila. Kanina yung Todak, parang napaka-disiplinado nila na yung mga maliliit na pixels ng arrows, naiiwasan nila.
Oo.
Pero ngayon, parang nagpapanik na rin sila in a sense na kahit yung arrows na sobrang obvious na kung saan manggagaling, literal hindi na nila naiiwasan.
Ito na problema nila, Batters, tsaka Womi. Naki-immortality na si Aldo. Meron siyang round 2. Pero talaga, si Chico, grabe, pinapalagbag yung
sasapakin.
Walang purple buff yan! Walang
Galit
purple
na
buff yan!
galit. Naka-festival pa, dong. Tapos ganun pa kasakit.
Well, meron siyang si Halbert, meron siyang Oracle, meron siyang DHS, meron siyang Windtalker, meron siyang Edis Battle, at meron siyang Raptor Blade. Iceburn, kapsaan naman.
Grabe ka naman doon. Isang ang item check dyan. Baka pwede nating ma-fact check. Pero ito na nga. Half HP para dito sa Lord. Hindi na ata makakakontest ng CyberX. And man, this is a Luminous Lord. 18 minutes in.
18 minutes in, Luminous Lord, Immortality for Moy. And Momo with the cursed helmet, he needs the extra tankiness. Hindi niya kinakaya yung 5-man collapse sa kanya ng side ng CyberX eh. Si Ngart, sabi niya, enough is enough, immortality is the way. Kumuha na siya ng immortality dito.
And looking at the itemization nga ng CyberX, yung mga immortality na napaka-importante niyan during the late game. Dahil yung round 2, binibiro man natin na round 2, napaka-importante kasi it buys time para makapunta yung mga kakampi mo and for a massive turnaround as well, especially on this Alto.
Uy, naku, grabe, ang ganda ng huli nun. Kung matutumba nila to, napakaganda.
Oh.
And no! Will go down.
Oh,
Aldo!
no.
Aldo,
no.
kahit ano.
Kahit ano, may NHO, pero ito na nga, Lord, pupasok na dito sa base. The base is exposed sa 4v5.
And yun yung pinakapangit na oras na mahuli ka. Ang ganda ng huli doon ni Kufra, Riley, Yandere, and everyone just going down. And ladies and gentlemen, Todak gets game number 1. Appear tayo dyan, pre. Pre, appear tayo dyan.
Tayo din.
Wag, di pwede.
Social distance.
Sila
Tama
lang,
pala,
sila
tama
lang.
din.
Tsaka hindi tayo nanalo. Tapos na tayo kanina. 4-0.
Sila lang.
4-0.
4-0 Pilipinas.
Oo, pero ang ganda ng last play, yung collapse. Nakita mo si Formace, di ba, nag-clear siya ng minion wave. Nung kiniklear niya yung cannon, sabi niya, may nag-call siguro sa team na, oy pare, kita ko yung Aldo, kita ko si No. Immediately going straight towards the target, hindi na nila tinignan yung ibang kung ano man yung nakikita nila. Focus sila sa goal.
I think yun yung isa sa mga factors kung bakit hindi masyadong pinipili ng lahat ng teams ng Aldos. Kasi kung isipin mo parang siya lang yung nag-iisang jungler na kapag ka nakita ko, agad-agad without hesitation tatalunan ko siya.
Yeah.
Kasi yung ibang mga jungler, alam mo na meron silang dash na kapag ka na-timingan nila yung dash at napasok ka ng konti ng medyo malala, automatic ikaw yung mamamatay.
Yeah.
Pero siya parang hindi. Siya, ang ginagawa sa kanya ng Todak, talagang tatalunan ka namin.
Yeah.
Kahit ano pa yung stack mo, yayakapin ka namin, disable ka namin, kapag disable ka, i-burst down ka namin. Yun
Yeah.
lang talaga yung pinaka-idea nila eh.
Tsaka sobrang tapang Ling eh. Alam mo yung tinatalunan niya si Aldo, wala siyang Thunderbird. Diba? Alam mo yung idea lang na, sige, fine, masasapak, by the way, pakitingnan to. Masasapak ka ni Aldous na isang beses, tinira mo siya, hindi siya makakatakbo kasi yung proc ng slow, pero hindi niya kailangan yun,
Ay,
kasi naiintindihan niya.
Teka lang, magpo-posting tayo.
Ano naman
Ganito,
post nga?
ganito.
Ayan. Okay.
Sabi niya, naka-fighter emblem ako. Pag nagamit ko na yung Tempest of Blades, may 4 akong blades na pwede ko saluin. Mataas lifesteal nun. And ang ganda rin kasi nung bigay sa kanya ng Endless Battle DHS alongside Windtalker, no? Yung attack speed. talaga nararamdaman ni Aldous yung yung damage output kasi malaki buhay niya, mas mataas yung damage output ng passive, yung Devour ng Demon Hunter Soul.
Yes, it is one of the instances, or it's one of the few passives in the game that really just changed yung landscape noon. Because the thing is, if you would think about it, kung isa yung normal na Aldous game at wala yung mga factor na yun, all Aldous na yun at that point.
And looking at ginawa nga ng Ling, Festival of Blood is indeed a very unique choice for this game. And nasabi mo na rin Midnight na talagang nakatulong yun in giving back the HP on almost all trades. And apart from that, nakikita din natin around mid-game, minsan nababurst down yung Ling. But all he has to do is to go to a green camp and buhay na ulit siya, full HP. Hindi ko nakitang umuwi ng base yung Ling. Pagpatay siya. Yun lang. Tsaka lang siya umuwi kasi puwersa na yun. But apart from that, the sustained game is strong on that thing. And feeling ko, it's a good experimental. Kumbaga parang ano na siya proof of concept na that this could actually work against Aldous lineups.
Tapos ano pala, mispress lang. Dami na sinabi.
Pero ito yung Aldous din kasi, maganda din siyang panghabol sa Ling.
Actually.
Diba? So kapag ka nakita mo siya, if ever man tingin ko naka-killing spree si Aldous doon, ay si Ling doon, tingin ko madali sana for Aldous eh. Kaso kasi nag-Festival of Blood, nag-Fighter Emblem, and now looking at the item builds for Todak and Cyber X what do you guys think? Ano nga ba yung unusual na nakikita nyo dito?
I think for Cyber X, again, alam naman natin yung composition ng lineup nila. No? They want to stretch out the game up to the point na full stacks na si Aldous. But the kit was just overwhelming on the side of Todak. Kasi ang dami nilang pang-kite. Nandyan yung slow ni Angela, which we've seen actually done in the PH scene na talagang isa to sa mga magagandang sagot. Yung tumatalon-talon na Phobius, diba? Nakakairata rin yun. Kailangan mo sapak-sapakin yun. And at the same time, yung existence ni Benedetta. For Blacklist International, they don't really play the Aldous unless meron silang either the Benedetta or the Barats. Kasi ito yung side lane pressure na pag sumama sa teamfight, it just makes the Aldous stronger. Na to the point na hindi na niya kailangan sumama sa mga kampi niya. CyberX kasi this time around, they were playing onto their timers na kailangan nilang maghintay bago sila mag-group up. And syempre, you don't want that as the Aldous. Ang gusto mo as the Aldous is you split up the map, let your 4 teammates do whatever they want. Pero hindi nga nila magawa yun kasi ang tina-target ng Todak is si Aldous mismo.
Yeah, and looking at the post-match stats even further, ang pinakamayaman of course would be the Ling na nakita naman natin all throughout the game, talagang nasa kanya yung majority of the gold. Kung babalikan natin ang early game, ay nakuha niya ang first 3 kills ng kanyang team which put him in a 3-0-1 record. In which case, pagka ganun ang early game ng isang Ling, even if a Festival of Blood yan, by mid-game nararamdaman natin yung sakit talaga ng mga damage ng isang Ling, even if he's not running an assassin emblem. Ngayon, punta naman tayo sa highest damage taken, the Phobius, 968,000 worth of damage ang tinangke ng isang Phobius doon. And Butters kanina parang natatawa tayo ng konti, napasok lang talaga siya ng pasok, pero kada pasok niya, I'm quite sure that not only nakaka-deal siya ng AOE damage on a lot of people, pero ang dami din niyang nasasalo para sa Todak.
I really think that's true. But at the same time kasi yung pagtalon mo, you should actually sync it up with your teammates. Kasi kapag tumalon ka mag-isa, you're defeating the purpose of the distraction na ginagawa mo. But right now, Smart 5G, MVP, Chiku from Malaysia, he is with Todak, and that is a match KDA of 738, average KDA of 5.0, and Midnight, ikaw ang link player sa atin. Ano nga ba yung special na ginawa niya dito?
Sakto lang. Joke lang. Just kidding. He played a wonderful Link game. Actually, Chiku in Todak is really known as a very good player. Pero nung pumasok kasi yung playoffs ng Malaysia, parang nagkaroon ng little inconsistency with his performance. Even though naging maganda pa rin naman yung performance sila against RSGMY, dito natin nakikita kung ano talaga yung tinatawag nilang yung Todak Chiku. Kasi talagang nakakatakutan player to sa Malaysia. And kita naman natin, di ba? Kahit baguhin niya yung itsura ng laro ng Link, he can still perform. And I really like the choice here. If intended, if ulitin nila, I really like the deep understanding
They did it twice already.
Oh.
They did it twice already.
Okay. So, literal na talaga to. Fighter Emblem, Link. And I love the idea, especially against the Aldo, na kaya mong labanan yung Aldous pick. And actually, it provides the solution to the early game problem of Ling, yung sustain, and at the same time yung fighting prowess. Kasi as a Ling, Ling main ba? You'd want to kill steals a lot. Yun ang trabaho ni Ling talaga. You rely so much on your teammates na kailangan nilang bawas-bawasan yung kalaban, tapos ang trabaho mo, KS. Diba? With this type of build up on Ling, he can actually fight.
So, it eliminates yung process of getting items muna. Well, it's still there. Pero, mas mabilis ka lang makakalaban.
Yeah.
Think about it this way. Parang, kung dati Demon Hunter Sword yung kinukuha mo bago ka lumaban, ngayon, kahit pabuo pala yung Demon Hunter Sword, pwede ka na lumaban kahit papano with your Ling. Now, game number 2. Omi, Cyber X hindi ganon kasama yung pinakita ng Cyber X dito. Actually, they did a really good job. They took Todak to their limits. And what do you think lacked?
Well,
They lacked. What did they lack nung game number 1?
hindi naman sa nag-lack, pero feeling ko hindi nila masyadong naasikaso yung pag-balance ng power spikes nila tsaka yung damage mix nila. We saw 4 magic damage dealers and 1 Aldo pick. Now, okay lang yon. Nabanggit ko early on the first game na okay lang na ilagay mo yung lahat ng physical mo sa Aldo lang. Pero pagdating pa ng late game, mangyayari yon. And if you want to at least match whatever na mababato ng Todak is asikasuhin yung power spike.
Yeah.
Huwag ka mag-alis ng may kasamang Aldo because that's gonna take several minutes before it goes online. And when you fix that power spike issue, when you fix that damage mix issue, essentially they know the micro already. Fix the draft a little bit more and we might be seeing a game number 3.
Let's see kung ganun nga ang gagawin nila. Cyber X is still respecting that Hayabusa for Maze. Todak, on the other hand, still taking their time, and tingin ko naman, hindi naman mababago yung drafting nila dito, to be honest. And they still take out Popo and Koopa.
Yeah, and Popo and Koopa will be the first ban for Todak. And for Todak, honestly, they don't have to do anything special anymore. I think they found a winning recipe from game number 1. They could just stick to what they did in game number 1. Meanwhile, for Cyber X, I feel like ganito din eh. Sometimes when you see a lot, actually, most of the time, when you see teams, nakakasira ng ng mental ng ganito. Pero
napansin nyo ba parang umangat yung araw?
Oo nga, no?
Unti-unti umangat yung araw, pre, panis.
Live background pala
balik
yan.
na tayo dun
Pero
sa
balik na
point
tayo sa sinasabi ko. For Cyber X, honestly, this is very identical. Yung banning nila parehas din ng game 1. They took out the Hayabusa, they took out the Matilda, and eto na nga, Uranus ba to? Kasi ganun din yung ginawa nila kanina.
No,
It's a glue.
But again, they're doing they've done their research. Di ba pwede gawin to sa Malaysia? You can't give Matilda and glue to a team that gets 2 picks kasi automatically kukunin nila yan. Now Todak, what they're doing here is they're giving Selena the dead hero treatment. Yung literal hindi nila pinapansin kasi their second pick now. If Cyber X doesn't pick up the Selena, Todak, I believe they're still not gonna care about the hero kasi they have 2 picks. And if you try to get Selena on Cyber X's side, you essentially lose 1 slot and you lose that to a last pick on first phase na hindi mo masasagot.
That is true. Todak, ano nga ba ang kukunin nila?
Well,
Benedetta ang kinuha ng Cyber X bago tayo tumalon sa Todak. And ngayon, first 2 picks ng ating game. And Benedetta ang kinuha nila, hindi si Lina.
Kaya nga, and Benedetta, even nakita natin yan sa kamay ni Formaze kanina in game number 1, which means hindi tayo makakita ng bayad na Formaze in game number 2 unless he chooses a hero na as flashy as the Benedetta. But honestly, there's not a lot of options in terms of more flashier than Benedetta because si Benedetta may pinakamaraming dashes. And speaking of dashes, ito na, ang pangbansang kontra sa dash, the Kufra pick.
Kufra is somewhat of a good protect para sa Eve, in my opinion. Kasi, sabihin natin kumuha ka ng Selena, never mong papasukin yung Eve kahit tamaan mo ng pana. Kasi automatic yung dalawang dash na gagawin mo, babouncing ball ni Kufra yun. Hindi ka makakatakas doon.
Medyo egol tayo sa stats. Yung Kufra, 0% win rate, kakapanalo lang nila.
Nako, pero may kakaibang nagaganap.
Egols.
Pero ito Estes pick at Chang for the side of CyberX. And since match number 4, halftime ng ating araw na to, hindi pa tayo nakakita ng execration pick after beginning match 4.
Okay. I get it. Now, TDK. Baka ang sarap na sabihin na TDK. No?
Muti ko nga, akala ko TTC.
Oo nga na kapatid nating si TTZ.
Oo, pero alam mo, ginawa na dito Harith And para sa akin if you get a Harith sa tapat ng Benedetta at ng Chang'o, nakaka-distract, ladies and gentlemen. Parang gusto mo ma-force out ka sa loob ng Zaman Force mo.
Yes.
Yun yung nagiging problema ko dyan. I mean, malakas na hero si Harith, pero kasi yung opening mo, napakaliit. Ang dami mong kailangan abangan.
Yeah.
Kailangan mong abangan na mawala yung Electro Final Blow. Kailangan mong antayin mawala yung Meteor Shower. Kasi hanggat nandiyan yung dalawang yan, automatically, mawawala ka sa Zaman First mo kapag kinast mo.
Yeah, but this is the same thing na nakita natin sa execration nung game number 2 nila. I'm not sure if game number 2 or game number 1, but this is the same combo minus the Kufra. The real world manipulation plus the Zaman Force. Ang hirap kumalaw sa loob ng area na yan. Dinagdagan pala ng Lancelot. Nako, Midnight. Lancelot, kung may Ling main, may Lancelot main din sa'yo. Feeling ko talaga may marami ka masasabi dito.
Gusto ko lang sabihin na si Forbase at si Chiku, pareha sila nagla-Lancelot. And I think they can switch it up this time. I like the Cyclops and Barrett's pick. It's actually good against the lineup of Todak. Pero, ang nakikita ko rito is pwedeng maglapu-lapu lang ang Todak. Either that, or they go for an outside-the-box pick here. Either the Gatotkacha or the Export.
Teka, mayroong possibility. Sinasabi ko lang, hindi ko sinasabing set in stone.
It is.
May possibility na Jungle Cyclops ang makikita natin ngayon.
Yes.
Now, the Jungle Cyclops, kung mga hindi nakakaalam dyan, yung Planet's Attack niya, which is the second skill, yung nakikita niyo umiikot-ikot sa kanya, it is going to be off cooldown buong game. Kung makuha niya yung purple buff, yung Enchanted Talisman, if I'm not mistaken.
Kailangan yung mage emblem niya full CDR.
Full CDR.
Cooldown boots. I like the Yuzong curveball. Cooldown boots, tapos Enchanted Talisman, then may purple buff. Tapos yung I think level 7. Level 7. No, level 5. Para siyang Arid. Unli na yung second skill. Di ba unli? Pero alam mo yung
Di mo naramdam.
Yung duration ng pagpindot mo sa screen, yun lang yung cooldown niya. So technically pwede mo siya pindutin.
Technically, guys, alam niyo yung sinabi ni Wolf ng MPL playoffs.
Ano yun?
Ano yung feeling nang naglaro ka ng Uranus ng 40 minutes? Ganun yung nangyayari kay Cyclops. Ano yung feeling na naglaro ka ng Cyclops ng 40 minutes?
Top Legends.
Top Legends. Parang bagong laro yun ah. Wait lang.
Basta.
Okay na. Delix.
Ang sinasabi ko lang po ay wala akong kinalaman doon.
Ang sinasabi ko lang ay top.
Yung Mobile Legends Bang, syempre, ang mahal, ang laro ng pinakamamahal natin. At papasok na nga tayo sa Celestial Palace.
Pag ito nagka-t-shirt tas may mundo na logo sa gitna. Promise.
Di nyo alam, baka naka-moonton shirt ako ngayon.
Absorb ka na nila, konti na lang homie.
Okay, and as you can see, CyberX, Todak, they're getting ready at magbubukas na ang portal.
Para sa potential final game natin.
Ang potential final game of the day. Umikot na ang portal and papasok na.
Parang nalula ako doon. 3D.
Paano yun?
Wala, nasak ako doon eh.
Nasak.
Parang kang nalunod.
Oo, nakuha ako sa portal pero okay na ako ngayon.
Ayan na, Jungle Cyclops. I like it. Ito na nga sinasabi natin kanina, yung flavor ng CyberX. This is something that they can pull off. Yung mga outside the box. And for the longest time, this has been the weakness of Todak, no? Kapag kina-curveballan sila. Now, they're facing against a Lancelot. For Mace, again, siya yung maglalaro ng Lancelot this time around. And si Chiku, yung Harith. Chiku is actually a good Harith player, as well as Mace, no, sa kanyang Lancelot. It's just a matter of CyberX can they actually execute this one off.
Okay, as you
Grabe naman!
Nahuli si Nock.
Momo?
Nahuli si Nock
Ay,
at si Momo ang nabigyan. Grabe yung rotations, grabe yung responde ng side ng CyberX. And Yandere, nandito na rin, sumama na rin siya. Level 2 pa lang siya dito, pero sabi ng TNTK, sabi ng Todak, sabi ng CyberX, ipag-play-by-play na natin sila, minute 1 pa lang.
No.
Roll talaga, grabe, 5v5.
Naglabasan agad ng lakas dito sa mid lane. And feeling ko medyo egol yung CyberX sa trade na yun dahil jungler nila ang bumagsak compared sa offlane na si Momo lang. Okay lang naman, pero ayaw mong mangyari yun na yung jungler mo yung unang mamamatay.
Medyo medyo super curveball from CyberX eh. Nag-swap sila ng lanes for the Barat and the Chango. Si Chango yung nasa XP lane, si Barat yung nasa gold lane. Lot of adjustments, I like it kasi on the fly nila ginagawa to. Never sila tumututok doon sa isang setup lang kasi it's all about changes and adjustments in game. And if you want to win MSC 2021, you start it at the group stages and you make the necessary changes and adjustments.
Ang sabi nga, Butters, Midnight, the only thing that's permanent is change. Diba? So, change lang ng change, adjust lang ng adjust.
Sino nagsabi
Nakita ko lang sa internet
Ikaw,
yun.
kakasabi mo lang.
Ay, tama ka dyan.
Okay, si Moy. Naku po, napatalon si Moy dun sa may kabila at nagamitan
Yun
na agad siya.
Yun na yung dragon.
Nagamitan na agad siya ng ultimate at ito yung isa sa mga downsides. Kapag may hard engage ka, yung Yuzong napakagandang curveball. Electro final blow, TNTK. Medyo wala siya nahuli doon and Formace, he can actually get Yandere. Pero hindi abot ang kanyang damage. Si Momo nag-flicker at si Formace ang nabigyan.
Ayan na nga, that's the first death for Formace and sadly for Formace, wala pa pala siyang nakukuhang kill or assist. Nakakapag-farm lang siya kadalasan. When Todak does get kills, medyo hindi niya nahahawakan at all. This gives CyberX the moment or at least the control over this turtle.
To be fair, medyo kulang pa talaga yung damage niya and he overestimated the the mobility of the Lancelot. May flicker pa si Yandere. So he knew that he wouldn't have jumped on it. Dapat nag-farm lang siya dito. Pero the good thing is he protects the timer off Chico. Ito naman yung pinagkaiba ng game kanina, no? Yung nakita tayo ng Ling Harit. This time around, kahit mamatay si Lancelot, it's fine. You're giving the game to the Harit. Siya yung magbubuhat dito. All Formace needs to do is, again, assassin siya. Kailangan niya lang naman kunin yung mga first set of items niya. Pero the late game is on to Chico. And meron na namang ultimate na nanggaling dito kay Cyclops. And yun yung mga easy pick-offs na magagawa nila as long as mahuli nilang out of position dito yung side ng Todak. Napaka-importante para sa kanila to. Kasi sa CyberX if ever mahuli nila yung mga tao na medyo malalim, hindi makakabalik sa Torre nila yon. E tatandaan mo, yung Torre yung pinakamalaking kalaban ng isang Cyclops.
And CyberX right now, lamang sila ng 800 gold pero hindi pa naman yun ganon ka-significant. CyberX they need to maintain this pace. Kailangan di sila matalo in a big team fight or even scrimmage. Pero ginancel yun.
Sayang si Moy kung tinuloy niya yun, dalawa mahuhuli niya. Pero well, wala din sila mang vision doon. So,
medyo
it's
risky.
fine.
Parang
Risky din.
ayaw na nila i-take yung gamble na yon. Pero TNTK pumasok dito.
Electro final blow, si Momo napagamit ng ultimate
Oh
niya.
no,
Si Chico
Chico!
ang lumaban. And Chico, wow, that was
Very, I have to say, it was very questionable. Nagbabak na yung mga
questionable.
kakampi niya
Actually, that is super questionable. Kasi, yun na may electro final blow doon. And kahit may real world manipulation, I don't think that's enough to save you. And si Formace dito, nagkamali siya ng pinasok.
Maling bakuran.
Ako po, wala na. Nasobrahan yung bayad kanina nung game 1.
Oo nga, 2K gold lead for the side of CyberX Meron pa namang mga energy shields ang mga turrets dito, so medyo meron pang early to mid game transition for the side of Todak. Yun yung chance nila para makabalik dito sa laro na to. But CyberX they're really doing it. Compared to game number 1, it looks like they're playing in a more suitable pace for their gameplay.
At sino dito, tuwan-tuwa kapag ganito yung nangyayari. Omi, Midnight. Kasi, umaabot siya dun sa mga timers niya Naku, nagkamali pa ng retribution pero it won't really matter as wala ka naman members ng Todak in a way.
Yeah. Pero ito, malaking problema to for Todak to. Parating na yung huge timer ni Cyclops. Yung part na nakakairita na siya pagdating sa teamfight. There's so many damage, there's so many disabled on the side of CyberX at isang hero pa lang yon. Ang dami pa nilang kailangang isipin, yung meteor shower from the Chango, yung Detona's welcome from the Barats. Gusto ko na sabihin ganda nung Sino Dragon.
Parang may sariling ruta, may expressway, hindi mo pwedeng hawakan.
Pero ang ganda ng ang ganda ng pacing ngayon ng CyberX
Yeah, sobra.
Hawak na hawak nila yung mapa ngayon na yung Todak yung sumasayaw sa kanta nila. Literal walang dumaan sa panahon na walang nagawa yung Todak and si Moon. Nahuli yung Sino, pero Sino hindi nabawasan.
Nako, Cyber X eh.
Wow.
Boy, mukhang babagsak siya dito pero Zaman Force.
Zaman Force is in. TNTK na immobilize siya.
Oh!
Chico wanting to get that kill.
TNTK.
At lagi talaga sila
May
kinakapos.
parang-
Wala na siyang dash.
Grabe.
Sabay pa kayo doon
Oo nga, ganun kalupit. Eye for an eye para di siya tamaan nung Chrono Dash. Tapos si Formis ang lupit sana eh. Yung pag-retry niya, kaso kulang. Kulang talaga yung kulang yung sibat nung kanyang espada, and si Momo dito hinahabol. Naku, makakakuha ng kill si No, pero may punish naman from Formis.
Yun yung magandang nagawa dito ng
Uy, boyfriend
Todak.
si Momo.
Napaghiwalay nila si Estes at si No. Napaghiwalay na nila dito si Yander at si No to the point na, si Kylie pala, kasi yun yung talagang bumubuhay kay No eh. Yun yung lifeline niya eh.
Humihigante to
Opo,
si
opo,
Formis
opo.
nang nanakaw na.
Nontog. Pero
Okay lang, boy pa rin naman. Pero may detona spell ka mata. Joke lang, medyo may dash out pa.
Grabe.
Chico, nandun sa may baba, si Moy binabantayan na siya. Alam na nila na nakakabawi sila unti-unti, pero they're not out of the swamps yet. Kailangan pa nila bantayan si Chico dito para makuha niya yung gold niya and yung items niya.
yeah, not bad yung timers ni Formis dito. 7 minutes in, nakakuha niya yung Blade of Heaven. Given the bad start that he had, this is enough to actually propel themselves towards the late game. Nakikita na rin natin yung impact ni Chico. But then again, andito pa yung timer ni No.
Yeah, tignan natin kung ano bang kayang gawin ni Formis now na meron na siyang item. Saktong-sakto, may turtle na parating. And TNTK and the gang, kailangan makapwesto sila ng maayos dito.
At Formis,
Moy!
ang ganda naman ng batuan nila dito. Engard, nakahuli na isang tao. And that's going to be Moy. Kufra versus Barats. Usually, hindi talaga pumapapak sa Kufra yan. And sino ang main target nila? Si Gart, naiwan nila sa may gitna. Phantom execution. At immobilize siya for a bit. Pero doon natapos ang laban.
Gusto ko yung Passans doon na nag-phantom execution siya defensively dahil alam niya papunta na sa kanya yung ulti ng Cyclops, and I love that. Alam niya na hindi niya kailangan pilitin pa. They go for the turtle instead. Baka contest kaya dito ang Cyber X eh.
And eto yung pinaka-Beatrice existence. Moon with the Void Crystal and that slow. Yun lang yung kinakailangan nila para kontrolin dito si Ngart. At pagka wala siyang flicker, automatic, kailangan niya ilaban yung sarili niya doon. And tignan mo yung damage net dito. 30k damage ang nagawa na ng Cyclops, habang ang gold niya nasa 4.4k pa lang as compared doon sa sinabi doon sa unang graphic.
Actually, nagre-reflect dito yung switch na ginawa nila nung nilagay nila sa gold lane si Barats. It's perfectly understandable, pero kita naman sa damage dealt yung impact ni Yandere on the Chango. Hindi natin nararamdaman pa yung meteor shower. That slowed the game down for Cyber X. Even though medyo awkward yung pagkakalapag ng real world manipulation from the side of Todak, the damage wasn't really there for Cyber X. Again, all this time, si No lang yung main damage dealer pa, kasi si TNTK lagi siyang nahuhuli nila Momo tsaka ni Chico.
And this is the first time actually na Todak ang lamang
Oy!
sa gold. TNTK!
At ang ganda nun, pero kung nakuha
Oh,
naman yun ang bouncing ball.
Saan nangyari?
And Chico, that might have been an asim play.
Nako,
Asim play or nahuli lang siya sa gubat.
Oo. Wala rin kasi siyang purify.
and that's very important 15 seconds, walang Harith ang side ng Todak. They could definitely try to go for a fight here in the bottom side. Boy, mahanap dito si No.
At si No naman ang naipit doon sa may gitna. Si Formes dito, sinusubukan niya kunin yung kill. Pero grabe yung damage ng Planet's Attack. Grabe yung damage ng Planet's Attack. Ladies and gentlemen, kung napapansin nyo kung gaano kadaming bars ang nawala doon kay Formes. Kalahati ng buhay niya yun.
Yep.
And looking at the mid lane, wala pa namang bumabagsak na outer turret dito. It's very important na manatiling buhay yan. Pero Zaman Force with the Dragon
ang
in.
ganda ng laban na to! Para sa side ng Todak, ito yung nakuha niya. Pero kakayanin kaya ng CyberX sila ba?
Wala ng Cyclops!
At TNTK, he might just fight this at 4 base going in! Riley, hindi na nila habulin. Gusto nila si TNTK. Grabe sa TNTK dito. Naku po!
Grabe naman, the moves!
Kumbaga, kung si Formes bayad na bayad kanina, si TNTK naman ngayon, pero tingnan mo yung bawas.
Sabi ni Chico, sige, laban lang. Gusto mo ng dash ha. Ito, dash din.
Kaso wala mana.
Walang mana. Walang
tigil
mana.
na, tigil na muna ang ML.
Tatandaan mo si TNTK kanina pa ng ankle breaker.
Grabe. Ang bibilis ng daliri ng mga players natin. Pero tama si Battles, napakagandang teamfight noon for Todak. Nakita ni Momo na out of position si Nart and nagamit na rin yung kanyang flicker. So alam nila there's no real way for CyberX to actually go out. And nung nilabas na yung real world manipulation, dun na nilapag ang kanilang sementeryo.
And ayun talaga yun yung hinahanap mo na napakaganda nun for you guys kasi unang-una, si Moy Kufra. Gusto niya yung mga narrow spaces na ganyan. Ito na naman tayo. Okay, ready na ako. Okay. Ngayon, kung nakikita yung replay na to, pwede niyo ba kami i-run through?
Ayan, nakikita natin dito.
Pag kami lumabas dyan.
Wait lang. Bigla.
Okay,
Bigla.
save.
Bigla ba naman?
Pero okay na yun, nakuwenta na namin Basta nahuli ni Momo sa wala sa pwesto ang CyberX Muntik na rin kami mahuli sa wala sa pwesto.
Ayoko na maging alay.
Oh! Naku po, kinain sa spirito. Niluwa, di masarap. Masyadong malaki. And si Boy dito, tumatakbo. Mali yung nasabi ko.
Okay lang. Pero malaki na nga dito si Nart. At si Moy ang kanyang gusto. Mababatuhan niya ng rocket pero hindi babalik. And CyberX, they are maintaining the pace. Pero lamang ng 3K goal ng Todak.
Buti na lang ako ang play-by-play. CyberX dito. Nakapwesto na sila. Moy and Todak. The crew is here. At palakad na rin si Chico. Chico dito, tingnan natin kung paano yung gagawin to. Powerbase, nagnakaw pa.
Oh!
Nako!
Rumetri ba?
Rumetri!
Grabe naman. May kilala akong ganun.
Nako,
Malupit.
Feeling ko wag mo nang ibulong kung sino man yan.
Hindi ko pinulong,
Moy, mo
sinigaw ko.
Si Moy!
kakakain. Itutura
Kinain!
yan. Saan itutura? Bigyan mo pa ng isa. That's the Kufra going down.
Pero hindi talaga pumapabor yan sa Kufra ever. Hindi pumapabor.
Si
Hindi
Forbes,
pumapabor yan.
Tamang trabaho.
Tamang nakaw lang.
Hardest work. Ay, nakuha ni Cyclops.
Ay, nakuha.
Hindi kaso hindi niya
Hindi, wala siya retry.
Hindi niya retry.
Hindi, I mean, nakuha lang Nino. Kasi wala nga retry si Lance. Natakot siya baka bigla siyang buhusan ng planeta
Masakit talaga yan pag planeta bumuhos sa'yo.
At si Nart na naman dito ang nahuli sa may gitna ng Void Crystal. And automatic yun yung pinaka-idea nila. Pag si Nart mag-isa, nahuli siya ng Void Crystal,
grabe naman yun.
laban agad. Hindi talaga kakayarin ni Formase yan.
Nakita mo yung grabe mechanics. Niretry niya yung cannon para
Eto na pre,
magkabuhay.
may dala-dala, lumilipad na Dragon, special!
Si San, sino pupuntahan niya? Alright, TNTK, mukhang babagsak agad dito.
Oh, don't.
TNTK, hindi kinaya. Chico, taas ng damage. Chico, mabubuhay sa damage output nilo. At kapag sino nahuli dito, this is going to be an OP for the side of CyberX. Nagkahulihan, ladies and gentlemen, Formase dito nagwawala. Oy, nandun sa likod.
Nawawala, nabuhay pa rin.
Nagwawala, si Gart iniwan.
Oh,
Chico!
pabiwan. Si Riley, susunod na. Aray!
Chico!
Sabi
Bigyan
ni
mo pa
Chico,
isa.
kapag hindi makasabay, iwan, kahit ka-teammate mo pa. Chico,
Grabe.
going in.
Patay ang 99.99%.
Grabe, parang wala tayong produkto.
Sino
Ganyan
ako
yan,
na-
Teren, ako may
ako na-
slow, may saman pa.
Oh, isa pa.
Oh, isa mo pa. Ayan na, tapos wipe out. Delayed lang, buhay si
Hindi,
TNTK.
bubuhay. Oo, tama naman.
100% win rate by the way.
Yung ano, Ari,
Yung hari. Hanggang ngayon.
hindi pa naman tapos, midnight.
Sinasabi ko lang, stats lang. Grabe ka naman.
Okay, di pa tapos na, pero titignan natin kung magiging 100% win rate pa rin ba ang Harin. Lord na ang sunod objective na kukunin ng Todak at mukhang uncontested unless makahabol ng Benedetta.
Formase and his team. Grabe yung hustle nila dito and TNTK
Bobo!
sinubukan pa mag-steal. Pero hindi niya kakayanin. Real world manipulation. Nandun sa may gitna lahat. And napakagandang
Francisco!
pwesto para kay Chico and the boy from San Francisco. Oh my goodness! Tingnan natin kung paano yung nagagawin to. And Gart, hindi na siya ganun katangki sa kamay ng members ng Todak.
Man, 3 people ang bumagsak para sa CyberX in Vietnam.
Uy, di pa siya tapos!
Di pa
Ay,
tapos?
gusto ni Chico! Sabi niya, sige ako na bahala. Anak, itabi niyo ako na!
Grabe! CyberX versus
Eh,
Chico! Ito yung sinasabi ng kaibigan natin from Malaysia. Si Chico, pag nakakita ng tatlong hero, gusto niya tinadive niya.
It pays off, Grabe yung zone control, pero mukhang gagamitin ng Electro Final Blow para mag-clear Summon Force.
TNTK, siya naman ang next
Grabe!
target ni Chico.
Grabe! Bigyan mo
Chico
pa!
talagang
O,
nilalabanan niya lang. Nilalabanan niya
Labas
lahat.
mo na!
Tinatouch niya, harap-harapan.
Ay,
Lahat
apat
ng
pa
pwede
yan!
mabigyan.
Tatlo pa!
Kinain!
Inalabas mo!
Nakalabas,
Itura
kinain.
mo!
Kinain. Naku, iba na yung ginagawa mo. Doon
Relax.
tayo sa may Lord.
Relax!
Mag-ML lang to. ML lang yung ginagawa natin. Easy ka lang.
Natapos na rin ang Game 2!
Grabe, Chico! Oh my goodness! What a performance from this guy. Nakipag 1v5. Literal. Cyber Exe versus Chiku. Ginagawa ko to para makalimutan nyo yung ginawa ni Yomi.
Wala akong ginawang masama. Sinasabi ko lang ano nangyayari. Pero, men, 2-0 for Todak.
Mali ang kutob ni Omi. And we have a 2-0 on our hands. And I just wanna say na nakakagulat tong mga non-MPL teams. Sabihin natin, yes na 2-0 sila today. Pero, kaya pa nila tomorrow.
Parang inspirational quote. Sorry,
Gaw mo nga ng ganun yun.
Gawan mo.
Gaw mo ng ganito.
Ito yung mga non-MPL team. Ito, dito, yan. Ito yung tomorrow.
Ito day 2.
Day 2. Goal mo, focus. Ayun. Ginawa mo yon, kaya nila tomorrow. Kasi kung napapansin mo, it's all about the adjustments.
Yeah.
Napaka-importante ng adjustment dito. And katulad nga ng sinabi natin for IDNS, it's sometimes it's all about adjusting and getting yung feel kung paano maglaro yung ibang teams so that you know kung paano mo i-gauge yung sarili mo. And I really think na with this, yung mga performances nila, pinakita nila na may potential. Kaya nila lumaban. Pero it's just that yung experience netong Todak, yung experience ng ibang teams na naglaro dito ngayon is just better just because of the MPL. Pero they're showing promise and I think for day number 2, we should expect more.
Yeah, again, it's a little bit on the ideologies behind why do they pick heroes. Kasi, again, perfectly understandable yung Cyclops. Actually, napakagandang curveball noon. But the problem was, they already had the Barats and they picked the Cyclops to fulfill the early game against whatever Todak throws to them. Ang problema kasi nila is wala silang pan-secure nung yung nagiging trend ngayon na kailangan mo ng pan-secure talaga ng late game sa isang side lane. Cyclops doesn't give that. So parang nag-all-in sila sa idea ng early game but they didn't play that game. Kasi ang pwede naman nilang gawin dito is punta ka sa isang lane, pag nakuha niya na ni Cyclops yung timer niya, don't allow Todak to initiate fights na in their favor. Kasi nangyayari, si Momo lagi yung naghaharap ng laban eh. Kumbaga hindi na si CyberX yung nagdi-dictate. It was always Todak that was dictating the team fight.
Ako naniniwala ako, bago natin pagpatuloy pinag-uusapan natin, kailangan natin ng data, kailangan natin ng information. Let's head on to the item builds nitong ating game. And looking at it, nung nakuha ni Chico yung items na kailangan niya, parang he was just unstoppable at that point on.
And not just Chico and actually not just Chico kasi si Formace din, kahit medyo nalugi siya during the early game dahil nga sa mga unfortunate fights na nakuha nila, nasabi na rin yung Midnight, the moment the Lancelot got access to the Blade of Heptasis, medyo nagbago yung kapalaran neto ni Formace. Nagkakaroon na ng damage yung Phantom Execution, and even if half of the Phantom Execution na binato niya ay defensive, grabe yung damage or yung pressure na nalalagay niya inside a team fight. Habang binibigay niya yung pressure na yun, syempre, sanay tayo na yung core talaga yung inuuna. Unang kailangan mamatay yung core. Nabibigyan ng kwarto si Chiku na maglabag ng Zaman Force at katayin lang lahat ng nasa backside ng Cyber XA.
Yeah, and again, ito yung mga types kasi ng heroes, no? Like for example, si Lancelot alongside the Harit. Ito yung mga pag di mo kasi pinansin. Distraction kasi itong mga to eh. Pag di mo sila pinansin, they do so much in a team fight. Pag pinansin mo naman sila, they allow so much for their teammates. So yun yung nangyari kay Chico, no? Sinasabi natin kanina, even if he falls down twice on the early game, the late game is still on to the Harit. And yan yung naging story nung game natin. Si Formis actually, humaharap lang ng mga extra na napipitas niya. And si Chico, yung taragang 1v5.
And tingnan natin ito naman yung mga standout players natin. Chico, of course, pinakamayaman at may pinaka-highest damage din. And ito na yung nagiging trend, no? Bukod sa 100% Harith win rate tayo in day 1 of MSC, usually yung mga Harith players natin na nagkakaroon ng highest gold at ambagan mo pa ng highest damage dealt. Pero of course, wag natin kalimutan na si Moon ang may pinakamaraming assist dito. And assists are very important. Yung kill participation, yung pag-setup mo para sa mga kakampi mo, that's the thing that allows your carries to perform great to begin with. Pero Chico talaga, dito mo makikita parang Kelra ang datingan ng kanyang Harith.
And Chico, matagal na natin nakikita to and matagal na natin siya nababalitaan, pero this guy has been consistent doon sa mga showing niya sa mga international stages. Di ganun kaganda yung pinakita niya ng MPL Season 7 doon sa playoffs, pero still when when it's time to join yung international stage, nagpapakita talaga ng tao to. Chico Malaysia from Team Todak is your smart 5G MVP. 936 ang KDA niya, average KDA of 5.0. And Midnight, Chico, Harith,
Wala eh.
ano bang pulso?
Honestly, it was a good Harith game. It's a result of the switch up na ginawa din ni Cyber X, but definitely Chico played fantastic in this game, knowing his limits and knowing yung limits ng kalaban niya. That's really hard to reason with. Yung player na alam yung limits ng kalaban nila. Halata naman doon sa last portion, 'di ba? Alam niya na wala nang papatay sa akin eh. Diba? Ba't ako matatakot? Ang pumatay lang sa kanya, nung nag-all-in sa 5, yung nag-all-in yung 5 sa kanya, pero the consequence was the final push. So, ito yung mga type ng players na alam nila kung ano yung full extent na ginagawa ng hero, and alam nila kung ano din yung ginagawa ng kalaban nila, which is really scary. Kasi if you have a player like that on a team, and he becomes a problem, he is a really, really big problem.
And speaking of problems, let's check kung ano nga ba yung naging problems ng both teams dito with our highlights kasi sobrang gaganda ng mga plays. This is the double GG winning moments by Smart 5G, and suntukan talaga yung laban eh.
Oo. Palaban din talaga yung Cyber X especially nung game number 1, they played Aldous, pero it was a high kill scoring game. Mind you, 15 minutes in, meron ng 15 and 14 kills yung dalawang team natin. It just came down to the point na lumabas yung experience ni Moy, nakita niya si Aldous, sabi niya, okay guys, ito yung win condition natin kapag nahuli natin si Aldous. Again, sabi nga ni Batis kanina, hindi nag-hesitate na talo na ng Todak si No, and doon na nagsimula yung talagang pagkatapos ng game nila.
And all throughout games 1 and 2, makikita talaga natin that CyberX nakakasabay sila in terms of micro. Pero pag dumadating na tayo sa mga mid-game, late-game macro, the experience for Todak really shows. And if you see that macro movement coming in from Todak, tsaka natin marirealize that yes, micro matters, but if you want to win games, you need to know what to do and when to do it.
What to do and when to do it. I like it, Omi. And right now, that was our final series of day number 1. Ang init ng day number 1.
Malamig sa Singapore.
And day number 2 pa lang, hindi ko sinasabi yung bansa. Sinasabi ko lang, mainit ang laban dito. Kahit nasaan ka man. But MSC code giveaway, meron tayo dyan. Ano yung last post natin?
Kasi 4-0 yung Pilipinas.
Grabe ka naman. Huwag naman ganun. Huwag naman ba? Ano na lang? Ganito na lang yan.
Ganyan, ganun pa rin naman. 4 pa rin.
O, 4.